Hi, this is Karl from Nile, and you're watching Impact Channel.
Greetings everyone, our guest today is Karl Sanders from Nile. Greetings. Welcome to Hungary.
How you doing?
How is the tour with Terrorizer?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, it's a really rewarding tour. Great guys, legendary band, really nice people. It's been really good, yeah.
You have a new member, Brian Kingsland. How did you guys find him?
Brad had recommended him for the band. He lives very close to us. I had met him once or twice before, and had seen him play guitar, was very impressed with his skills. And so when Brad recommended him, we had him try out just like everybody else, and he did a fabulous job.
Your last record, What Should Not Be Honored, was released in 2015. Are you working on the new album right now?
Yes, we are. So far we've got 6 songs finished. And I would say that this one is unique amongst Nile albums with the level of collaboration, cooperation, and teamwork of everybody working together.
Sounds cool.
We're very happy right now.
You also celebrate the band's 25th anniversary. How do you feel about this quarter of century?
Wow, you know, when someone says those words, 25 years, I say, 25 years? Motherfucker. It seems like 2 years, you know? It doesn't seem like 25. And I go, where the fuck did all that time go? And I spent it playing metal.
We are thankful for that.
Yeah, I'm very thankful. You know, the fans have been very good to us. They've given us a nice long career so far. And you know, how do you not be happy about that? I'm very thankful that Nile is still going strong. And you know, a big part of that is the fans. And without the fans, no band can sustain a career.
What was the most challenging period?
Challenging period? Well, we've had many challenging periods. But you know, possibly like the highlights, you know, the first time we played Vakken in '03, that was really amazing. We got a slot right before Slayer. So you can't ask for a better crowd than like that. So yeah, that was amazing. When we played it this past year again, it was also very rewarding because, you know, we got a new lineup and things are going so well and everyone's happy. And that really makes a big difference.
Talking about Slayer, they just announced the farewell tour not so long time ago. What do you think? How will this affect the whole metal scene?
Well, you know, who can say? We don't have a crystal ball. But I remember when Ozzy announced his No More Tours tour, and Ozzy's still fucking touring. So I don't know. Is it a cash grab? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But it's an interesting question, you know. What will happen to the metal scene as the older generation of bands, you know, reaches the end of their run? Who can say? Will it make room for new bands? Will there be a new band that has the chance to rise up? I don't know. We can hope.
And do you see any new promising bands in the scene?
I see some promising bands. I also see some bands not so promising. But I think that's the way it's always been.
Your last solo record, Sorry and Exorcism, was released in 2009. Are you working on a new solo record now?
Not as much as the new Nile. I've got 3 songs written for the next solo project, but right now the main focus is the new Nile record. Yeah.
If you could summon a historical person and a mythical creature for a chat, who would you pick and why?
A mythical creature. A mythical creature would be a mythical creature. I don't know. But a historical person, you know, maybe Ramses the Great or Genghis Khan. What would he be like then? Would he give you a beer? Or would you have to bring him a beer? I don't know. It'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think he would give you a horse milk alcohol. Have you heard about that? It's called
I've heard about
Have
that.
you tried that? No?
No, I haven't tried that. I also heard about,
Kumis, that's what it's called. Kumis.
another thing. Where were we? We were in Norway on tour with Enslaved. And they were telling us about how, like, they eat this fish, they put it in the ice, in the snow, and they piss on it, then they cover it up with ice and snow, and then come back, like a couple weeks later, dig it back up, and then eat it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I haven't tried that either.
Alright.
Probably won't.
Would you go for a time travel if you had the chance?
No, who wouldn't? Who would not time travel if they had the chance?
Where would you go?
Wow. I would go to that venue yesterday and burn it down so that we wouldn't have to play the show in that shitty fucking place yesterday.
What happened?
Oh, it was just terrible and miserable. It was cold, it was dark, it was filthy, there was no coffee. Yeah, we should have burned it down.
My call to destruction was inspired by those savages who tried to wipe out the ancient cultures in the Middle East. If you could meet one of these destroyers, what would you tell them?
Well, that would depend on who was holding the weapons. Like, if he were holding the weapons, I'd probably have to speak a little more politely than the reverse. But any way you slice it, it's not fucking cool. Those bits of history belong to all of humanity. And I think they should be respected and preserved.
And what do you think about the theories of Zecharia Sitchin about the alien mythologies and stuff?
Well, I have some of his books, and they're fun to read. My own personal belief, I think we're the aliens. I think humans came here from somewhere else. We're the fucking aliens. That's why when you're looking for ancient aliens, you don't actually find any. They look like people in spacesuits. I think we're the aliens.
And if you should represent humanity to an alien race with any kind of artwork or piece of art, what would you choose?
Ride the Lightning by Metallica.
Good answer. And what makes you feel proud or ashamed when you think about mankind?
The new Metallica. No, I'm just joking. I think the way people treat each other is very, very thoughtless and unkind. I think we as humans are very cruel to other humans and other animals. The other people, if you want to call them, or species of animals that live here on Earth with us, we're so good to them.
And what would be your dream venue with Nile?
My dream venue.
Temple, ruins, maybe?
I was in Egypt earlier this year, and we went to this place, but it was a ruined temple near Saqqara, and it has 3 pyramids, like within seeing distance of it, but it's all ruined. In fact, it's illegal to go there. The person that we were with was able to bribe the guards so that we could go. But it's all ruined, it's all fucked up. And it would be such an awesome gig. The atmosphere there is just incredible.
And you're a multi-instrumentalist. If you had a chance and the time to learn a new instrument, what would it be?
Chance to learn a new instrument. I'm still trying to learn this one, so yeah, it's time for some more guitar lessons.
Why don't you have the volume here?
Why?
Volume.
I have the pedal.
Because you said in an interview before, it sounds pure or
More
neat.
pure, yes. Like a volume knob and a tone knob, they both have resistance. No matter how good of one you put in there, it's still not going to sound as good as just the wire that goes from here to the jack. You're putting something in between it. It affects the tone.
I see.
Like mine don't have it in every note. It's pure and beautiful. guitar, this is flat, okay? If you look at a human finger, the finger is round. Watch what happens. Put it right there. There's room for it. And the string doesn't touch the wood. The string only touches the metal. So the tone is clearer, it's more bell-like, it's more pure. Also, because there's the space underneath there, right? If you're looking at it there, and I'm touching there, the flesh of your finger has room to hold the string. So you have more flesh grabbing the string. So you have more control over vibratos and bends and just your whole touch. You can really feel the string as you're working it. Whereas otherwise your finger would be smashing into a piece of wood and what you feel is the fretboard. I don't feel the fretboard. I just feel the string.
Last few questions. Please name your 5 favorite albums of all time.
5 favorite albums of all time. Well, the aforementioned Ride the Lightning, Hell Awaits, Altars of Madness, Virgin Killer by the Scorpions, Gorefest, False.
What's the meaning of life?
42.
Any last words to your fans?
Hope to see you soon on tour.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you. It was fun.